Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV, just here with another massive sort of news and transfer roundup. I'm going to start off with Gabriel Jesus, who, as we now know this morning, has signed an extended 5-year contract which takes him to 2023. So that's fantastic news. We've no idea about salary and per weekly wages and things like that, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the fact that we've potentially got him on another 5-year deal is great news. We know Sergio's probably got 1, possibly 2 more years left at Man City before he departs, so Gabby's going to be the natural successor to Sergio Aguero. So it's fantastic news for us, and you know, this season's it's only going to bring a little bit more stability to that striking area. There were people that were a bit worried on whether the likes of maybe Real Madrid or others might come in for Jesus. So it's great news for City fans. Now, moving on to the next bit of information and news that's coming out, and that's on Jason Denayer. Now, Denayer has been on loan at Celtic. He was there for 3 years, and it looks like Celtic looks like they're going to come in and maybe want him back there. Remember, he had a successful time at Celtic playing alongside Virgil van Dijk. Now, it seems that he is more interested in actually going back to Galatasaray, where he was successful with them as well. But another club has come into the fold, and that's Leeds United, who now is managed by Marcelo Bielsa. So they're willing to offer in the region of £8 million, which, you know, at the end of the day, with Denayer at the end of his contract almost, would be actually a good deal, and certainly playing the type of football under Bielsa. So, you know, there is another option on the table. But either way, it looks like Denayer is gone. Now, whether that's back to Galatasaray, which seems to be his first choice, whether it be back to Celtic again, possibly, or whether actually he wants another fresh challenge and stay sort of in England and playing at Leeds. So I think personally the Leeds deal would be the best for him and certainly the best for Manchester City. But either way, it looks like he's going. Moving on to Ilkay Gündoğan. Now, Gundogan, as many of you have seen, has been wearing this protective face mask. It seems that he was having some breathing difficulties last year, and it was a scheduled surgery for an adjustment to his septum below his nose, and that's the reason why he's still wearing the face mask after the surgery. But put that to one side, because that will be off within the next week or so. There are rumours that potentially Inter Milan are interested in Ilkay Gündoğan. Now, their first choice is Luka Modric. Now, I don't know whether Modric is interested in a move or whether he wants to stay at Real Madrid. You can't imagine him wanting to move anywhere else. However, Inter are really targeting Modric. Now, if they can't get Modric, rumours are in Italy that they're going to put a bid in for Ilkay Gündoğan. Figures bandied around, it would be around about the £35-36 million mark if Pep Guardiola decides that he's free to go. I'm not sure. I think he is a squad player. I think he's a very good squad player, and he can play in numerous positions. So I'd be very surprised, certainly at the moment where, you know, there's all the rumours of Verratti and all those types of things. I mean, Verratti's going to cost an absolute fortune to get in, and you know, why would he leave PSG? Who knows? But if we were to purchase somebody like Verratti, then there is the possibility of Gundogan having to go or move on if he wants regular first team football. So I think it coming into the last week of the transfer window, I think a lot of it hedges on who moves where before, you know, other teams start, you know, saying, well, we'll go for Gundogan now because we can't get Modric. And, you know, if Verratti moves then to City, then that leaves avenues for Gundogan to move to somewhere else. But I think unless something concrete happens in that particular area, I can't see Gundogan moving on. The next bit of news is the kit deal. Now, I know City fans in general have not been too pleased with Nike, even though the away kit this season has been surprisingly positive by the City fans, that they actually like it. I for one, actually like that. But I think if you look at the home kit in particular, it's not great. They haven't been, a fantastic sponsor with regards to designs. They've been very much a one-dimensional, one type of kit, and sort of 8-10 teams get the same sort of thing. One of the rumours are that Puma, which have been bandied around for the last 6 months, Puma are very interested in being the kit sponsor for the next season, starting 2019-20. Figures bandied around are around about £50 million per season, which City would get around about £45 million themselves for that particular kit deal. Now, the kit deal information is it's across the City Football Group, with the exception of New York City FC, who, as we know, are currently with Adidas, and that will remain for the time being. But it will be across all the other potential clubs in the CFG group, whether that be Melbourne, whether we buy the clubs in India, etc. So that's a really, really good deal. 45 million to 50 million pounds per season for Puma. And let's face it, some of Puma's kits are really, really nice. So I think that will satisfy not only the financial side of the sponsorship deal for the kits and the kit manufacturers, but I think it'll satisfy Man City fans as well, if I'm honest, because the kits haven't been great really. So we'll keep a close eye on that, and let's hope we'll probably know a little bit more as sort of into the season goes who is going to be the next kit sponsor. Now, one other piece of news: Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz is 19 years of age today, so a big happy birthday to Brahim Diaz from Manchester City. Fan TV, don't forget, please sign that contract. We want you to stay. There's still that, what's going to happen with him. We don't know. Is he going to stay? Is he going to fight for his place? The City really want him to go back on loan. We did videos about that not so long ago. So go and check the video out that we talked about Brahim Diaz. But anyway, it's his birthday today, so I'm sure from all the Blues, fellow Blues around the world, would like to wish you happy birthday, Brahim. Another piece of information is on Daniel Arzani. Now, we did a big video last week on Daniel Arzani, all about him, etc. So please check out this video that we put on the website. Well, it seems now that the deal has finally been settled with Celtic. It's going to be for a loan deal for 2 years, around about £280,000 to £85,000 deal with a buyback option, which is a sensible move. He's never going to get into first team football at Man City yet, so we may as well send him somewhere where he's going to get regular first team football, a bit like Patrick Roberts, and see how he progresses. And if he's is as exciting as the report that we put out in the video, then who knows, he might come back to City in a couple of years' time, or it'll be another one where Celtic might buy him, or he's sold on in the near future. With regards to the Gabriel Jesus signing, which is fantastic, did see on the City website excuse me, that he did a quick short video, I think it's on Twitter as well, where he FaceTimes his mum back in Brazil, or she might have been even in Manchester, I don't know, but he FaceTimes her, and he's basically saying, I've got some news. He's sitting down, I've signed my contract, and she's all giddy, and she said, you're going to have an amazing season, and you're going to be brilliant, and big kisses to all the City team that are around you at this moment in time. So yeah, it's quite nice to see. So go and check that video out on the City website, or look for it on Man City News on Twitter. But anyway, guys, that's just a quick roundup for today. And what I'd like to know is, what are your thoughts on that? Are you really pleased that Gabby signed? What are your thoughts with regards to Denayer, or the possibility of Ilkay Gündoğan being sold to Inter Milan? So anyway, guys, don't forget, check out the video that I did the other day on the Community Shield that's coming up on Sunday. So I did it's around about 42 minutes chat with Yannick from Chelsea FC, all about the game, previewing the game, etc. So if you haven't seen it, please click on the link here and go and have a look at the video. Anyway, guys, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.